my lovelies, and welcome to the Puff Girl. So the product that we're going to review today is the 5% NIACERAMIDE Daily Hydrating Moisturizer for normal to combination skin. I have reviewed the dry skin one earlier, the dry to very dry one, and this is the normal variant. So getting into the brand claims of this product. You guys know that there are 3 series to this. There's one made for oily skin, this is the one for normal, and there's one for dry. This is called the NIACERAMIDE Moisturizer, which means they have 5% NIACERAMIDE and a 2% ceramide complex. So the oily skin and the normal skin variant both have a 2% ceramide complex. Please remember that ceramide complex is not the same as ceramides. The dry skin variant, however, has a 1% ceramide complex. A ceramide complex basically comprises of one or more types of ceramides followed by some lipids, some cholesterol that all together forms the ceramide complex. The price of this product is currently 449 rupees for 100 grams of product. It comes in a 100 gram tube. That comes up to about 4.5 rupees per gram. Dermaco almost always has a discount of 25%. You can also find this on a much better price on Myntra, Amazon, Flipkart. I'll attach all the links below. I've also made a shorts video to show you when Dermaco has a 1+1 sale, so you can go back to that shorts video. So this product is cruelty-free, fragrance-free, and it is essential oil-free. So when I first read the description, it said it had 16 types of hyaluronic acid. 16. So I looked at the ingredients and I was very surprised. There are actually 16 types of hyaluronic acid in this formula. It also has pentabiotin, which is a plant extract, which is a humectant. It is basically good at moisturizing and keeping your skin hydrated. It also has vitamin E and squalene. Squalene is a lovely oil. I love it, and it is even good for oily skin people. It is naturally found in our skin as well. It apparently gives you a brighter, smoother, more radiant complexion that looks and feels amazing. So getting into the ingredients of this formula. So 5% of this formula is the second ingredient, which is niacinamide. Niacinamide needs no introduction. You all know very well what niacinamide is. Then we're following it with glycerin, which is an amazing humectant. Again, most of you all know what that is. So we're seeing a lot of silicones, and here starts the never-ending list of hyaluronic acid. The first one being sodium hyaluronate. I'm actually not even going to get into all of these particular HAs, hyaluronic acid variants. But I'll give you something interesting about this, okay? So, first of all, there are either really tiny hyaluronic acid variants in this, which penetrate deep into the skin and then absorb water and plump up and look nice, okay? Make your skin look plump from within. Then there are bigger hyaluronic acid molecules in here, which also sort of sit on the outermost layers of your skin, which again, plump it up from the outside. So overall, expect like a nice plump look from this moisturizer. So a little bit in the higher end of the ingredient list, I am seeing sodium retinoil hyaluronate, which is basically a cross, like a mix of retinoic acid with hyaluronic acid. Okay, yes, retinoic acid, which is basically vitamin A, which is retinoid. So I'm seeing that over here. I think there is a little bit of retinoic acid in this moisturizer. That is something that you guys should know. See if you feel comfortable with that in your moisturizer. I understand that it is probably very, very little with all of these other ingredients in it, but it's there. So then we're having 5 types of ceramide: ceramide 1, ceramide 2, ceramide 3, ceramide 4, and ceramide 6. Some skin soothing ingredients here are panthenol and of course niacinamide. So saccharide isomerate is nothing but the pentabiotin. So again, towards the end, we're seeing shea butter and squalene. Now, a little above panthenol, we're seeing citric acid. Now, citric acid is used for multiple reasons. Number 1, it is used to stabilize the pH of the formula. Number 2, it's used as an exfoliant in skincare. So there's a little bit of citric acid in here as well. Now it is lower in the ingredient list again, but it is there. So that's just something that I want to bring to you guys. Overall, there aren't any strongly comedogenic ingredients in this list whatsoever. So in all honesty, I have only been using this since the past 4 days, but I have not experienced any breakouts, any comedones, or any acne from this product. So getting into the consistency shot of this product. So if you guys used the Oxylance variant of Dermaco's moisturizer, the one with the 4% ceramide complex, this is like a thicker version of that, like a slightly thicker version of that. If anyone has used Deconstruct's squalene and ceramide variant, the finish of this and the feel of this is a little bit similar to that. As for how well I feel like this sinks into the skin, how many lightweight hydrating ingredients are there, I give this about a 6 on 10. As per how well I feel like it creates a barrier which prevents moisture from escaping, I give this a 5 on 10. It's not very thick, the sit-on feeling is not very heavy. So yeah, I give this a 5 on 10. Now the finish is a little bit silky and velvety. It's a very soft, slippery, silky feel on the skin. I feel like this is genuinely a good option for normal to oily skin people this winter. If you're somebody with oily skin in a very dry climate in this winter, you can definitely go in for this one as well. This would make a good night cream in my opinion. If you're somebody with very dry skin, this will work very well for you in a humid climate. However, if you're in a dry climate this winter, you will feel the need to reapply this. So this is the combination that I feel like oily skin people can use it in. Dry skin people can use this in. Normal skin or oily skin people, you guys can definitely try this even during the daytime. It could also come as a nighttime moisturizer depending on your climate. If you do choose to use this moisturizer, please make sure you're also using your sunscreen. Overall, I do really like this moisturizer. It hasn't caused me any sort of irritation or breakout in the few days that I have tried it. However, please understand that skincare is very subjective. What works for me might not work for you and vice versa. This moisturizer has never pilled for me even upon reapplication or upon application of any of my water-based serums. However, if you have any sort of a different experience, be it in terms of pilling or in terms of reactions on your skin or anything like that, please leave it in the comments below along with your skin type so that everyone else can know. So if you found this video helpful, please hit that like, share and subscribe button. You can also follow me on Instagram and until we meet next time, lots of love. Stay healthy, stay hydrated.